Yeah, Chris, just tell me a little bit about how you and Ayrton work together. 'Cause I've seen you.
Okay, we've done a lot of things together in the
Can you,
past.
sorry, just for me.
Oh
Just
yeah,
if you, if
sorry, yeah,
Ayrton
yeah,
would
yeah,
like-
yeah, yeah. Yeah, Ayeto and I have done quite a lot of things together. We seem to have a sympathetic relationship when we work. And Ayeto doesn't really like recording that much. He finds it quite stressful. He just wants to play. He doesn't want all the stopping and starting and things in between, even though with this session it's not been quite like that. But, I mean, to be honest, I've worked with lots of really great musicians. For me, Ayeto is one of the best musicians I've ever worked with. He's absolutely incredible. When he starts playing rhythms, they're so strong, and they're so, in a real positive way, they're so commercial, they're so accessible for like young people to dance to, you know. He's just so strong when he plays. It's really great. And I just love working with him. He's a lovely person, and it's just fantastic to work with him.
So what's he actually doing with you on the desk when I see you there together and he's kind of like...
Well, he knows, you know, I get the basic sounds and I throw in some ideas, but he's the one that knows exactly what he wants. He has a very clear idea of the rhythm that he's playing and things that he wants to do. He hears it really clearly. He knows what he wants to hear.
So just tell me, as a kind of like somebody who doesn't know very much about recording desks and stuff, what's he actually doing when I'm seeing him working on the desk?
Well, he would just be playing around with the levels of his percussion table or the instruments, you know, just trying out. So you can accentuate different parts of the rhythms that he's playing, because he'll be playing, you know, on the table, because he stands up. He does the most incredible thing. I mean, he stands up playing the drums this side and playing the percussion table this side. It's really hard. I mean, God knows how he does it, because it's completely beyond me, but it's incredible to watch. It's totally unique. I mean, as a sort of multi-percussion player, he must be the best in the world, I think, Ayeto.
But he's also interested in the actual kind of production side of it.
Well, I mean, he's interested in the sound of it. He's not interested in how you get to it. You know, it sort of leaves that to me to get him the sound. And I think he's happy with the sound that I get for him. And I know his setup. I know exactly how it should sound. And the whole point of it is just to make it sound the way it is, because it doesn't need anything else. It's just great as it is. So it's just, but it's not always easy to make things sound just like they are. But that's what he wants. He wants it to sound like it is, and then he can play around and accentuate different parts of it, and you know.
So who's actually? Well, it might sound like a silly question. Who's actually in charge of the session? Who's the producer?
Flora's the producer, I guess. Yeah, she's the one with the vision to bring it all together. So she's the producer. Yeah, Flora is a really strong person. She's very strong, and she knows, you know, she's very good at getting people together and getting them to do things. I mean, she's the one that conceived of the whole project. And she's just a very strong personality, and she's very good at this organisation of people, musicians, getting them together and keeping them in line a little bit, stopping them drifting completely off, and just throwing them ideas. I think she sees it more clearly than anybody, probably.
And so do the other musicians respect her? Will they do what she tells them to?
Yes, I think so, yeah. Or it's not actually doing what she tells them to do, but it's taking the idea and letting it grow. That's more happens, I think.
So has she had any problems on this?
I don't think so. I haven't seen any, no. None at all. It's been...
No tantrum?
No, no tantrum. It's not that sort of gig. It's not like it's not like rock and roll with big egos. They're genuinely interested in playing together and bouncing off each other. That's all they care about. Nobody's trying to put their thing over on anybody else. They just want to play, and because they're finding out different things. You know, they're getting new ideas and things they never thought of, and unusual ways of looking at things. I think that's the way it seems to me, anyway.
Mas acorrentado ninguém pode viver. Não, lê, 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 lê. Esse mundo é meu. Esse mundo é meu. Esse mundo é meu. Esse mundo é meu. Mas acorrentado ninguém pode viver. mas acorrentado ninguém pode viver. Esse mundo é meu, esse mundo é meu. Esse mundo é meu, meu. Esse mundo é meu. Esse mundo é meu, esse mundo é meu. Morria, é parregação, é parregação. É